Welcome back to Dust and Elysian Dank. I am your host Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone. Unfortunately, because of an aforementioned screw-up on my part, I've lost a bit of footage here, so I'm afraid I had to skip out on a great deal of what happened in Mudpot. There were some side quests set up to look for sheep and various things, and I got some of that done. But unfortunately, I seem to have just kind of lost that footage. It's not recoverable, I'm afraid. So I'm just going to have to pick up where, the closest point to where I left off was, which is right before the boss. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop on down and see what's what. Got a shop here. Hello, shop.
Ah, hello again, my friend. I suspected you would return.
Of course he suspected I'd return. That's what he does. I believe I've already bought this guy out of anything useful. Yeah, there's nothing new that really comes up up until this point. So anyways, to kind of catch up, one of the guys lost his sheep, one of the guys wants his walking stick, and then there's the overall problem of the Lady of the Waters has stopped the waters for some reason. Let's find out.
Who are you?
I am Dust, and this is Fidget. We came from Mudpot seeking the one they call the Lady. Their springs have dried up, and I'm here to find out why.
You would dare enter my domain and question me? Yes, the waters have stopped flowing. I was the one to stop them.
Be careful, Dust. I do not believe she's used to being spoken to so casually.
I meant no disrespect.
I am Lady Tethys, and you will refer to me as such, with the courtesy reserved for all powerful beings of the realm.
Okay, Dust, maybe you should dial it back a bit. She's getting pretty ticked off.
Lady Tethys, the Mudpots need your help. One of them is already close to death, but your healing waters could save his life.
You, a surface dweller, would dare to question my actions? Who do you think you are, ordering me to release the waters of life?
I would question the motives of any creature, deity or not, that would let their subjects perish without reason.
I have felt the endless conflict as my waters ebb and flow through your land, surface dweller. I see this water satisfying the thirst of a creature much like yourself. A killer with a broken soul.
A creature like me? You mean...
He leads a great army across these lands, spilling innocent blood, and using my waters to give life to his campaign of hatred. I stopped the water, so I could stop the violence.
But you are punishing innocents and guilty alike. Your own followers in Mudpot will die without that water.
If their deaths are required to save this world, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. You speak in petty terms. A person, a family, a village. Their deaths, same as yours, are insignificant to the greater good.
I sense a terrible danger, Dust. Prepare yourself.
I have seen where your path ends, Lady Tethys, and I will not let you succumb to the same fate. Too many innocents have died already thanks to Gaius' campaign.
So be it, surface dweller. If you would raise your sword against me, then prepare to have your accursed soul ripped from your body and purged in these holy waters!
And it's on now. This is actually a fairly tough fight. You have to be kind of conscious of where you are at all times. She will be doing a lot of attacks, and you don't really want to get directly over her. She does a claw thing that can be pretty deadly. You don't want to get really directly over or under her, because that claw can really take off a lot of your life. Just fidget storm it up. Alright, just try to keep on the move when she's doing that bubble thing. Ah, she hit me. Okay, I need to equip something in the slot. Ow. Oop, don't stand still when the bubbles are out. I don't expect we're gonna get much of a chain going here. Damn it. Ah. I should not be standing that still. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah, she clawed me. And she's doing the crazy person laugh. Ugh. Need to... This is more or less the same mistakes I made my first attempt on this one here. Ugh. Oh, I parried her. Neat. Jesus. You just cannot afford to be standing still too long in this fight. So I guess just slightly below her is probably okay. Just out of range of her claws. And try to knock in a little bit of a knock once in a while with the sword. There we go. Whew. Tough battle.
What have you done?
Knock some sense into you, I hope.
I can feel the darkness slipping from her soul dust. We have done it. She is now safe.
Darkness, you say?
Are you all right, Lady Tethys? What is this darkness Ara speaks of?
I saw what your general was doing. I could feel the souls of all the innocents he killed screaming for help. And I succumbed to that darkness. That desire for justice, no matter the cost.
Justice must be tempered with mercy, Lady Tethys. Otherwise, it is nothing more than revenge.
I must apologize, Dust. I see now that you wield one of the blades of Elysian. Had I noticed before, I would have treated you with more respect.
Blades of Elysium?
I will explain later. We have other, more pressing matters at hand.
I know you feel like you are doing the right thing by holding back the waters, but Mudpot needs them now more than ever.
Oh, the waters, yes! I only hope it's not too late.
Indeed, though your motives were noble, I fear it did little to stop General Gaius in his campaign on the surface.
Already I can feel his army's footsteps. They've traveled north, into the mountains.
Then we gotta hurry. Ginger was on her way there too.
Before you go, perhaps I can repay you for freeing me of my madness. At the base of the northern mountains, there is a grand estate. The baron of these lands is a man named Cain. He knew your general, and if you help him, he will be willing to assist you in your quest to end Gaius' campaign.
We must hurry back.
Apologies, Lady Tethys, but we must make haste. There is a villager in Mudpot who was very close to death.
I can feel it now. His life force is very weak. How could I let this happen? What have I done?
We've no time to waste. Is there a shortcut back to Mudpot?
Yes, of course. Right through here. Though I fear you may already be too late.
We'll get there in time. Just you wait and see.
I hope so, Fidget. Goodbye, Lady Tethys.
Goodbye, Dust, and good luck.
Okay, so she had a bit of the darkness consume her when she saw what was happening to the world above, and made her go a little bit crazy. So anyways, now we must get back to Mudpot. We are not exactly on a timer or anything here. Let's get this little doohickey. And we have a new ability, the Slide. And Fidget also has a new type of magic. Yeah, bet she likes that. And this is a very powerful magic. Tons of hits can be done with this one. Loads of damage. And here we have a warp point, kind of similar to what we saw on Haley's Mountain. So, up we go. And we are brought out here. Now that would be the return there. So, we just pull this bomb fruit over here.
Hey look!
final parting gift from Lady Tethys, it would seem.
That'll help when we need to return to the surface. But right now, we should find Bopo. Lady Tethys seems convinced we would arrive too late.
We'll get there in time. We have to. We did everything we were supposed to.
You have much to learn about the world, Fidget. Sometimes even your best is not enough to avert fate. Come, let us make haste to the village.
Let us indeed, but first, collect the sheep. Unfortunately, from the previous episode, we missed the gorgeous little blurb about, Dust picking up a sheep and putting in his inventory, so, I'm sad about that. That was, absolutely hilarious footage that we lost. Let's take a quick moment just to kind of go over some of the people in Mudpot so we can have an idea of what more or less was missed. So this over here is Smobop. She likes Fidget, and we want to make her a doll of Fidget. So that would be nice and cute. And this up here, I believe, is Flowhop. She wants us to find her some special moss that grows under mushrooms. This here is Gappy. He wants us to find his sheep. There are, I believe, 6 in total. And over here is... well, it's not here. It's down further, I believe. Right here. That's Grandpa Blop, who he wants us to find his hidden stick for him. And that's about the long and short of it. So let's go and try to find the Po-Bop family or whatever. And see if we got here in time.
Dust, look! The water's running! You did it!
We came back as soon as we could. Where's your mother?
She's inside with Pa. Once the water started flowing again, she brought it right in for him. Oh, look, here she comes now. Mama, look, they're here. I told you they'd get the water running again.
Bopo, darling, please come inside.
Mama? What is it, Mama?
He held on as long as he could, but it just wasn't enough.
Huh? Oh, no! You can't go! Dust got the water running, he did!
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I truly am. He was such a fighter. It was just his time. And when it comes, there ain't nothing you can do.
But we got the water running.
We failed, Fidget. We weren't fast enough. Damn it! We weren't fast enough!
Dust, you stop that moaning right this instant. You did what you could. You did more than anyone. And for that, you deserve all our thanks. You could have gotten the water running days ago, but I think the hurt was just too hard on him.
Huh? Didn't you hear? I got the water running. Ah! Ah!
Master, let's give them a moment alone.
I don't understand. We got the water running. We did everything we were supposed to.
Fidget, it's like what Bopo's mother said. When the life thread calls for you, you must go. He was fated to pass, and there is nothing we could have done to stop it.
That doesn't excuse this, Aura. Did you know? Did you know we'd be too late?
If I told you before, would you still have tried to save him?
The village needed its water supply. I would have gone to the lady either way.
And it doesn't matter what I knew. And it is why there is hope for you yet, Dust.
What does that mean? Why is it that every time I make a decision, you treat it like some kind of test? What haven't you told me, Aura?
This is not the time nor the place.
And just what is the perfect time and place? How many more have to die before you tell me who I am? Who am I, Aura? What am I even doing here?
Stop yelling! Just please, please stop. I can't take this right now. We did the best we could, Dust. We did the best we could.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I didn't mean to...
And stop worrying about who you are! You're Dust! You hear me? I don't care who you were. I don't even care if you used to work for that general guy. Because you're Dust now.
Wise words, Fidget. Dust, your past is fractured, and your future is not yet written. But you have traveled through this world as a beacon of good, and that is all that matters.
You're both right. I'm worrying so much about who I was that I've been blind to the good I've done as Dust. Anyway, it's late. We should find a place to sleep.
A wise choice. A night's rest will clear your head.
And with these final words, we commit Popop's essence to the life thread, where he joins all who have come and gone, who were and who have been. We'll be seeing you, old friend.
Goodbye, my love.
Goodbye, Pa. I'll miss you.
Bopo.
Thank you, Dust. Without you, we wouldn't have any water. You saved Mudpot.
I only wish I could have done more.
Nah, you did plenty. You showed me what it means to be strong, even when the world's against you. Pa's gone now, so I gotta be strong for Mama. Strong like you.
You're a good kid, Bopo. I think your father would be proud.
I think so too. I also think he's happy I found a friend like you. Thank you, Dust.
I'm sorry, Bopo, but I have to go now. I have to get back to the surface to make sure this doesn't happen ever again.
You'll come back though, right? You gotta make sure you come back.
I can't.
Mm.
I promise.
And so there you have it. Even though we gave it our best effort, even though we've done as much as we could, sometimes you just gotta go. So let's go ahead and leave town.
Are you ready to leave, Dust?
I think so, yes. We need to get back to the surface and find that manor Lady Tethys mentioned.
Yes, I know of the place she spoke of. An old estate at the foot of the mountains called the Sorrowing Meadow.
The Sorrowing Meadow? Is that somewhere between Blood Death Gulch and Endless Pain Hill?
It was not always called that, Fidget. It was once a peaceful place. But even now, as we stand so far away from it, I can feel something nefarious emanating from its foundations.
Well, that's great. Really, I'm excited. How about you, Dust? You excited?
I'm just thrilled, Fidget. Come on, let's get back to the surface.
And I think that's about where I'm going to cut it. I do have to apologize for the short episode, but like I said, I lost a week's worth of footage, so pretty much everything after when I accepted the mission up until that save point right before Lady Tethys is, I'm afraid, gone to the ether. One word I want to say about this is that this particular scene right here, I think perhaps kind of made the game for me because everything in it felt so honest. And that is really a testament to how powerful the work of voice acting can be. You can tell that the people behind Dust and Fidget and Bopo and all of them, they were actually giving it their all. They were treating it seriously, and that really, really showed. As many times as I've seen that scene, I still get a little bit of a mist in my eye. And when I see Fidget upset like that when she's talking about, I can't take it anymore, please, no more fighting, it really feels like a small child crying out for a bit of peace. And that is why I love this game so much. Everybody put so much into it. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Want to thank you all once again for joining me. My name is Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone, and this has been Dust and Elysian Dank. Thank you very much, and good night.